And there was quite an issue on the field in the Tampa Bay game this past week. That's the other topic we're going to talk about. I'll raise this question. Tom Brady's very frustrated. Tom Brady's going through a tough time personally, an impending divorce. It's become a public story. He's kind of peeved at the media that you should not be covering my private life this way. My private life is my private life, et cetera, et cetera. But he's the one that also took 10 days off in the midst of training camp, which was an important time to get ready for the start of the season, go deal with his personal crisis. And then they're not playing well. And have had a lot of injuries at wide receiver. He doesn't have his complete offense around him. And he had a really wretched game. They got beat. They got beat by the Steelers. Go figure that. And he came unglued in the third quarter of the game with his offensive linemen. Mm-hmm. I mean, he just ripped them and everybody, full sight of everybody. And by the way, it was picked up on live mics, chastising his offensive linemen because he was getting sacked and hit and pressured and weren't making plays. Now we find out after the game that Tom Brady missed practice on Friday, walkthrough, did not take part in team meetings on Saturday. Why? He was at New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft's wedding. So where's his focus? You know, he's got every right to be upset at teammates maybe not doing their job, maybe be frustrated because he doesn't have two of his three receivers and he keeps losing tight ends to injuries and concussions. But he's barking about his guys when he wasn't there Friday, wasn't there Saturday. I've never heard that. So it raises the question, has Todd Bowles got a different set of rules for Tom Brady at this point in time, which is kind of a critical point in time of the season? I don't know. Brady needs to come up with a proper answer here because I think if it were my quarterback would be in those meetings and those walkthroughs. I don't care about him going to Robert Kraft's wedding in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Bad decision.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Allen Iverson. It's like, we talking about practice, we talking about the game. So, he's not there for practice when he needs to be, to support his teammates. But how can he say, my private life is private when everyone calls you the GOAT. You're playing quarterback in the NFL at the age of 45, and you married like one of the top supermodels in the world. I mean, this guy is Access Hollywood fodder. That's part of what he signed up for. That's kind of part of how he built his image, his personal TB12 brand. And then, things tragic in his personal life, but you can't say, well, hey, that's my personal life, don't intrude. He's a celebrity. That kind of comes with the package.
Oh, you're just running down the highway looking for more junk to talk about. I don't think should be part of the equation. If there were a violation of law, if there were an incident of abuse, I mean, I understand marriages go off track and divorce is part of society today. Mm-hmm. I understand that. But this is just two people going different directions after many, many years in the NFL lifestyle. This is not that somebody cheated on somebody or somebody got arrested or there was domestic abuse. So I think to a degree, even though I'm a working member of the media, I think this is a little bit off track to be going to chase down the divorce lawyer that she hired or the one that's going to represent him. From Pro Football, on